Yo, what's good, fam? Welcome back to StreetScope Media, where we break down major moves in the culture, not just the drama. And today, this one is big business. So boom, Charlamagne Tha God has officially re-signed with The Breakfast Club. And according to multiple reports, this new deal with iHeartMedia is being valued at up to $200 million. Let that sink in. We're talking about a radio show that started as morning talk, now turning into a full-blown media powerhouse. Charlamagne, along with DJ Envy and Jess Hilarious, continues to lock in one of the most influential platforms in hip-hop, entertainment, and culture. Now here's what makes this deal so important. This isn't just about radio. Charlamagne has been expanding way beyond the mic. Podcasts, books, TV projects, mental health advocacy, production deals. The man built an entire ecosystem. So this re-signing isn't just iHeart keeping a host. It's iHeart securing a brand. And let's be real, for years, people have been saying radio is dead. But The Breakfast Club just proved that if you build culture, loyalty, and consistency, the bag will follow.
And Charlamagne signs a seismic deal, $200 million. Congratulations to him. I hope everybody realized I called it from day one, right? I called it from when people say he was getting fired. I said no chance in hell. He has leverage over iHeartMedia. They need him. They actually need him. They're doing some stuff that they need him, and they need Black Effect Network. And it comes to find out he signed, I think the biggest deal, we haven't seen anyone get that 9-figure deal except him. He's the first one to get it. So 9-figure deal for Charlamagne Tha God and I guess we could start with that, even though I do want to get to this Glock 9 thing. And then we're going to get to the street stuff too with the, everybody saying streets is dead. But let's get to this. Charlamagne Forbes. So now Charlamagne, he, supposedly re-upped, and he kept it quiet, and everybody around him kept it quiet, but he re-upped with iHeartMedia in August, and he re-upped for an astonishing amount of money, $200 million, okay? I don't think anybody else, and I want to give him his props, there's nobody else that I know is touching the hundreds of millions. A lot of people, including me, Joe Buttons, and the Gillies and Wallows. Well, I did hear there was a rumor that Gilly and Wallow had gotten $100 million, but we couldn't really ever confirm that. And I think Forbes would have pulled up for the $100 million. So I think they got tens of million. Just to be fair, I think everybody who has gotten some of these deals, we've all been in the tens of millions. The 8-figure ballpark. But congratulations to Charlamagne. He's now getting goddamn NBA franchise player money. This is for 5 years, $200 million. It breaks down to $40 million a year. And if you want to know what that means, it's about what is it? It's about $3 or $4 million. Yeah, it's like 3.5, so $3.5 million a month. Now, if you really want to break it down even further, $3.5 million a month, which is pretty much almost $1 million a week, which means if he's on The Breakfast Club for 5 days, literally 200 per occasion. So every time he's that sounds ridiculous, right? But that is dope, right? Let me bring up the calculator. Pocket Watcher Act is always on the building. And by the way, I want everybody to know I'm extremely proud of Charlamagne. The jealousy doesn't run in my body, okay, ever. And someone who I've looked up to and someone who I've rooted to be a leader, and I respect him.
Charlamagne also made it clear in past interviews, ownership, leverage, and long-term vision matter. This deal shows what happens when you understand your worth and don't rush the process. Now, whether the full $200 million number gets confirmed or adjusted, one thing is clear. This is one of the biggest media re-signings we've seen in a long time. And it sets a new bar for radio personalities, podcasters, and creators everywhere. So I gotta ask y'all, is this proof radio still has power? Or is Charlamagne just that guy? And who do you think is next to secure a deal like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is StreetScope Media. Real news, real talk. Stay locked in, and I'll catch y'all on the next story.